Hello and welcome to another CRL race live from Austria. Joining us in Q1, we've already got a couple of drivers ready to hit the track. Looks like it's Racing Point, Red Devil.
Hello.
And there's Miles Galloway. He's going to be co-commentating with me today. Austria, definitely a track that a lot of people like. One of the faster tracks on the calendar, so looking for a lot of good racing from these guys today.
Yeah, this is by far my favorite track on the calendar. I don't know about anybody else, but I love this track.
Around the final two corners, he's going to start his hot lap. Does look a little cloudy out there. Not sure if we might be getting any rain in the qualifying session or not. We'll have to check
That would
in
be
with
fun.
we'll have to check in with some of the drivers to see the weather report.
That would make for an entertaining qualifying right there. Rain.
Yeah, it definitely adds another level of skill to the drivers to be able to handle the rain, especially at a fast track like this.
Yep. Notice a lot of the drivers going out too to go ahead and get their lap in case the rain does come.
For sure. Yeah, definitely going to be a lot faster on those soft tires than if they did have to go qualify in the rain on the intermediates or even the wets. So.
Well, we got Mac Harry 20 is on the medium tires.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
So that might
interesting.
be a strategy play. He might feel pretty confident in his ability to get through Q1, and we have 15 drivers, so in theory, everybody's gonna make it into Q2.
Gonna make it through, yep.
So he's trying to
They're
save as
just,
many soft tires as he can.
that's smart.
And we've got
Smart.
the first lap in Red Devil 103.9, so that's gonna be a good lap.
I imagine he'll just go in and call it a Q1, don't you?
Yeah,
Don't you imagine?
I would say so. Definitely, like I said, with everybody being able to advance to Q2, I wouldn't think that he would want to run any more laps. But you never know. Some of these guys like to get some practice in on this
Yeah.
first qualifying session, so he might do a few
You
laps
can
on
run as much
those.
time trial as you want, but
Right, for
tire
sure,
wear is different. Different
for sure.
animal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal during the race. We've got ISRL Astunik, 104.7. That puts him P2. We've also got Passassin in P4 now with a 104.9. Just had JPR come around with a 104.2. So we've as of
Bucks
right
is
now,
about to cross.
we have both of the racing points 1 and 2. So far a good session for them.
Bucks goes 105.4.
Yeah, not
Kevo
bad.
is on his hot lap.
Got Kevo in the Alfa Romeo.
Looks like Night Slayer. Oh, is that? Did I just see some rain? Maybe not. AK moves over for him.
I can't tell right now. I don't think so just yet. Oh, yes, it is raining.
It is? Okay,
It
I thought I
is.
saw a splash, but
It
so
sure
that is
is. Yeah,
this is gonna make interesting Q2.
these guys are going to want to get a lap in as soon as possible before that rain starts to really come
Uh-huh.
down.
This would really be entertaining if there was 20 drivers, because then some probably hadn't even come out.
Alkaline does like to put a late lap in. It's kind of bitten him a couple of times this season, but also helped him a few times as well. So
Yeah, know what you got to beat. Let's see. Looks like FaZe might be on a hot lap. The McLaren.
Yeah, facing the McLaren. Right now, McLaren's leading the Constructors' Championship. Um, so they're looking to continue their success.
Looks like Racing Point might be trying to make a move, though. 1 and 2.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if they can continue that pace, that's going to be a big race for them.
Mm-hmm. Let's check on the standings. Tier 2. Racing Point is in 6th. They're 82 points away. So definitely not going to be in striking distance this race, but
yeah, definitely
good race here. Really help them.
For sure. Hitting the halfway point. Looking to have a better second half of the season. All right, so we've got
Renault's only got one driver.
Got a few guys finishing up hot laps. We've got Night Slayer in for a 105.1. That puts him P5. JJ Dog just run a 104.7. That's going to be P4. We've also got Kevo 105.3, Mr. Delia 105.4, Buck 105.4. So a lot of guys in the 105s, and really bunched up there from about, let's see, 5th through really 10th. So definitely a faster track. It's going to be hard to kind of pull away from the pack as far as pace. So
yeah, we got JJ Dog is leading the standings, the driver standings. Alkaline is in 2nd, and the Big Bambino is in 3rd. Bambino racing today?
He is not. He was was not able to be with us today.
Is INF Wolf? Doesn't look like
he's not either. Nope.
So this is JPR. If he has a good race, this could be a big step up for him. He get some big time points.
Yeah, it could be a big day for some of the midfield guys with some of the top few in the standings not being able to make it today. So they're looking for some big time points today.
There's nobody racing between JPR and Alkaline. The 3 racers missing. So that could be a big deal.
Yeah, big points change could be on the horizon tonight or today. We've got JK on a hot lap. He's coming around the last couple of turns.
JK?
Yep.
This will be his first official race in Tier 2, won't it?
That's right. And he's going to be a 106.0. That's going to put him P12. So
I bet he's glad to just bring that car home in the rain, though.
Yeah, not the lap that he would hope for, but the rain's definitely going to hurt him with those softs.
Got a couple retirees.
Yeah, really, once the guys put a lap in, wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and retire since everybody's going to advance to Q2 anyway.
Yeah.
We've got Graham filling in for the Mercedes. He's one of our Tier 1
That's
drivers.
odd. See him in the Mercedes.
It really is. Big Ferrari guy, so
yeah, I bet this hurts him, honestly.
Yeah, not sure that was his first choice, but he's looking to make the most of it today.
Yeah, I can't get over it. It's weird to see Graham in a Mercedes.
It really is.
I've seen him in a Haas and I've seen him in a Ferrari, and those two are normal on him, but Mercedes is odd.
Kind of stands out, yep.
I tell you what, I'm looking for him to have a very good race this race. Who do you think might take the podium this week?
Looking at of course our championship leader, JJ Dog. He's very consistent, always pretty high up. Usually one of the top 3 for sure. We've got a couple of Tier 1 guys that are pretty quick, as far as Red Devil and Graham. But then you've got, right now we've got JPR sitting P2. So be hard to not say him so far based on the pace that he's
Yeah,
showing
he's
right
looking
now.
good.
Um, but yeah, I got a new guy, McHarry, sitting in P13. Pretty anxious to see how he's
He's
going to
smart
fare.
going out on the mediums.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think that was a smart decision,
Yeah,
saving all he
saving those
can.
softs
Even 2 laps, that's crucial. Just
for
putting
sure.
that. I gotta say, I believe it's gonna be a fight between the McLaren of JJ Dog, the Haas of Assassin, and the Red Bull of Alkaline. I see those three rounding out. I don't
Yeah,
know. I just go with my gut.
yeah, definitely some of the hottest drivers on the grid right now. Assassin. So in the last race at France. So he was very excited about getting his first win and looking to build on that today in Austria, another track that he likes. So yeah, could be a good race for him. And like you said, Alkaline Rage sitting in P2 in the championship standings right now. Can always expect big things from him. So yeah, really a
I
toss
watched
up.
him climb. He at Australia, he started way down, and I watched him climb all the way up. I can't remember if he won or I know he stuck out. And every week I keep up and see where he finishes just because I remember how much he climbed, and
Yeah,
it's shocking that somebody could climb that much.
yeah, he's done that. He's done that a few times for sure. There's been a few times where, like I was saying, he kind of waits a little later in Q1 to get out there and put a lap in. But and like I said, a time or two, it's kind of bitten him in the rear end where he's not able to get a lap in and doesn't make it on to Q2 and has to kind of start from the rear of the field. But even when he does that, he does find a way to work his way up inside the points. So yeah, definitely could be a big race for him today.
No, I don't know. I think I'm gonna call him as a potential winner today, and I'm feeling it.
Yeah,
A
definitely,
Red Bull
definitely
win today.
could definitely see that. So we've still got
Might get the commentator's curse and spin out in the first lap,
maybe
but
not, maybe not.
maybe not. What we're hoping
So
for.
we've still got Red Devil in the pits. Graham and Alkaline Rage are still in the pits as well. So far, everyone else has retired, so not
I feel
sure.
like we're gonna see this one milk out to the very end. I feel like
Yeah,
it's
could
going
be.
to
Maybe,
use may have milk it out.
yeah, maybe Alkaline Rage can get a lap in and go ahead and retire, and we'll get on with Q2.
He's done some commentating too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, he does a great job. I think they
Yeah,
actually.
I remember that too.
I know they have a pretty successful YouTube channel as well. So
Really, that's nice.
him and one of his buddies have done a good job for us anytime that they've had to step in and do some commentating.
Well, I ain't got much going on right now.
Alkaline Rage has left the session.
So, what do you think the best tire strategy for someone who might not be the fastest but is looking to make up places with less pit stops?
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I don't know that you can be really. What's the word? I'm going blank. Creative with the um,
Yeah.
strategies today. It's kind of cut and dry. I think a one stop's definitely possible. I've seen people do soft to medium, and I've also people do soft to hard. So
Yeah.
maybe the guys starting outside the top 10, just kind of do a reverse of that and try to get those softs when the fuel's kind of low, and they're going to be running super laps if they do that at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, could be interesting. But yeah, I definitely think it's a one-stop strategy here.
Yeah. Let's throw a little rain in there and make this a little more entertaining. How's that
Yeah,
sound?
for sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely gonna weed out any of the guys that didn't practice in the rain.
I can vouch for those guys because I did. I'll tell you what, a few weeks ago, when was Canada? 2 weeks ago?
That's right. 2 weeks ago.
We saw JK went leading the race up until the rain came, and the rain came, and you talk about destroying his race. It really hurt him. He was leading for the majority of the race. Rain comes, just lost it. Couldn't hold on to the win.
I think I saw Alkaline Rage leave the session, so I'm going to try to get him an invite. And also J59.
He joined earlier, but I don't know if he got kicked or what happened.
Yeah, I thought I saw him have to leave the session for whatever reason.
And this is where the entertainment comes now.
Yeah, gonna see some different strategies here. Not sure if anybody might try to run the mediums first. Um, but yeah, definitely advantage right now goes to
Oh,
Mick
is this
Harry with
rain?
using the mediums. It is rain, so that's gonna
Oh, this is gonna be entertaining.
that's gonna throw a wrench into everybody's plans for sure.
Yeah. And let me get this straight. I'm sure I know the answer. If you qualify on the intermediate to the wet, how does picking your tires work for the race? Are you allowed to pick whatever you want, or
Yes, if you if you have to lead, or if you qualify on the inners or the wets, then you do get a choice of tire during the race. So they'll be
okay,
able to pick any tire that they want to. So
okay,
gonna help their tire wear situation too, because they're not gonna be um, running an in lap, a hot lap, and an out lap on whatever tires that they decide to start on. So they're gonna have
yeah.
fresh tires to start with.
This should make for a very, very entertaining race right here. At least
Yeah.
an entertaining qualifying the race.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, if you don't mind, Miles, see if you can get that J59 an invite. Um, I
Okay.
I don't have him on my friends list, but
Let me find out his name and I'll add him and get him an
okay,
invite.
okay. You should just be able to search his name for an invite. But yeah, go ahead and add him as a friend too. So I already got several going out for an out lap. Everybody just trying to get the track dry. And the drier the track gets, the faster these guys will be able to get around. So pretty much everybody on an out lap or a hot lap right now, besides FaZe, Alkaline Rage. Gonna ride with JJ Dog, our points leader. He's coming around turn one.
Okay. Let's get Jay in here.
Definitely could see some incidents with this rain. Not out of the question. Even the best drivers sometimes have difficulty keeping it straight in the rain. So gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
Got
you're one little slip up away from hitting somebody or slamming the wall and
right,
potentially ruining your race, their race. I mean, there's a lot that can happen.
right for sure.
I I've the worst thing I've done since I've been in here is hit somebody in qualifying because it is an automatic 5 grid place penalty no matter the hit.
Yep, yep, yeah. That
It was
that can
pretty.
ruin a race. All right, so we've got several people coming across the line. JJ Dog with a 112.8. He's nearly a second faster than P2. And Red Devil with a 113.7. Also have Passassin in P3, 113.733. Only about 100th off of Red Devil, so they're very close. Um, and then we have, Buck, P2, 113.7.0. So he's P2. That's a big lap for Buck. He's looking for some big
That
points
is a
today.
big one.
Got Miss 6. and McHarry
It's
at a
crazy.
123.9, so he's going to want to improve that lap, I bet.
Yep. We got Kevo about to cross, looks like.
Yeah,
He goes 130. He must have had an incident.
Yeah, say that's not
It happens.
not what he was looking for.
Definitely happens.
Oh, we've got Graham, Miles' old teammate, popping into P2 at a 113.3.
There he is. I have a feeling he could definitely be a top 5 finisher today if
For sure.
all goes smooth for him.
For sure. Graham is he's definitely one of the more consistent drivers that we have in any tier. So yeah, he's
also
I think the
one of
rain's
the more
definitely gonna help
level-headed
him.
people I've ever met.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hard to make him mad. He stays pretty steady and doesn't let much get to him.
Right. Something
impressive. Cause
any good F1 driver is going to have as a level head.
That might be why I'm not the greatest at this game.
All right, we've got Mr. Delia jumping up into P3 with a 113.3.
We got ISRL about to cross the line.
Yeah, coming around the last turn. And he's going to jump up to P4. Yeah, that's a good lap for him. 113.5. So,
look at the 113.5 through 7. They're separated by less than I don't know. I guess 0.1 of a second.
Yeah, 0.03 of a second. That's crazy.
Golly, that is insane.
Just goes to show you that that every millisecond counts in F1.
Because that is the difference in I'm not sure how many feet, but I know a whole grid spot. That little bitty time.
Yep.
That can be crucial.
Another thing on the with it being a rainy qualifying, some of these guys can put more than one lap in if they've got enough fuel in the car. So we might see some guys put in back-to-back laps. I know McHarry looked like he might have done that. He jumps up in a P5 with a 113.6.
Yeah, he jumped up to 5. He went from a 123 to a 113. It looks like.
Yeah. So right now we've got 2 through 10 is separated by less than 0.8 of a second. So
JK dives into the pits. That is insane. Golly, crazy.
Yeah, definitely some good laps being put up right now. So we've got a Haas coming out of the pits. It's going to be Passassin.
I'm about to ride on board with him and see what kind of time he puts up.
Also got JPR coming out of the pits. He's yet to put in a lap.
Assassin's been one who's impressed me. He just picked it up and took off. I'm amazed.
Yeah, definitely one of the fastest improvements we've ever seen in CRL. Hasn't been playing the game too awful long, but picked up his first win last week in France.
France, that is a race that a lot of people are going to want to forget, including myself.
Yeah, definitely a tough
Jonathan,
track.
you've been a race winner. How does it feel to cross the finish line and it pop up as P1? How's that feel?
Yeah, it's on up there with any of the competitive accomplishments I have. I've been lucky enough to have a few podiums, but I've been racing with CRL for over a season, about a season and a half now, and that was my first win. So I was very excited when it happened.
I can only imagine. We need to get some race winners. I mean, man, it's scrapping for 10th place it's hard, and this is a very competitive league, tier 1 and 2. I mean,
that for sure. That's the thing that I love about CRL is that no matter what your skill level, pretty much you're going to have somebody to race with, whether it's up at the front for P1 or in the middle with P10 or even in the back with say a P16 or 17. You're going to have somebody to race against the entire time. So that's one of the things that I really like about CRL.
I agree. Ooh, Assassins ran a little wide. I don't. Let me pull up and see if it might have invalidated. No, didn't invalidate. I know. I raced a practice race here, and I almost got disqualified for penalties. So watch out for penalties to be a large factor. I had over 33 seconds worth of penalties in a 100% race. So
Yeah, it's
I don't know
definitely.
if that was just bad driving or pushing it to the absolute over the limit. But
Yeah, there's definitely a few corners out here that that's easy to cut. Ones that come to mind are turn 1 and then the last 2 corners. Definitely
yes,
hard to
I
get
got a lot there.
right. And this is such a fast track. You're trying to get every bit out of every lap. So you're trying to push it to the limit, and sometimes, unfortunately, you just go a little over the limit.
A little
So,
over. But the good news is it evens itself out because the majority of drivers will end up with 6 to 9 to maybe even 12 seconds worth of penalties.
right. Yeah.
Even the best of the best.
A lot of the times the races do come down to the penalty situation. So
I have figured out a way you can. I'll check on this since I'm not the one streaming the race, but you can go to Race Director and you can find out the incidents and who has what type of penalties.
Right.
So we can tell you who wins the race as soon as it's over, based off penalties. And I know that's one of the biggest things. It's always like, well, they crossed the finish line, but
right.
we don't know if they won. You know, so that's something we can check on the penalties and find out from here on out.
Right.
I just figured that out the other day, accidentally, actually. Let's see. Got JK on another outlap. Let's see if he can get into Q3. Pulls over to let's Austinik. Is that how you say that?
Astunik.
Astunik by. JJ Dog is happy with his P1 at the moment. He's gonna call it a Q2, probably wisely.
Yeah, sitting ahead of second by about 4 or 5 tenths. So he feels pretty comfortable with the lap he's put in.
Assassins also happy. I think the only ones that really need to be about 7 through 10, you probably don't want to retire just yet. Just, make sure you're 100% sure. Because, I mean, those are all close. Look at that. I mean, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. I mean, you had 5 drivers behind you. Especially knowing who is behind you. I know Alkaline, I will be shocked if he doesn't jump into the top 10. JK has huge potential to jump into the top 10. So let's see what JK will do on this hot lap. Somebody just jumped up. Who are you riding on board with?
I'm with JK right now.
Me too.
So far, him and Alkaline Rage are the only ones to not have a lap.
Yeah, I think JK might have invalidated earlier. I was on board with him, and he dove into the pits without putting up a time. So that might have been the unfortunate invalidation.
Yeah, it could have been. Definitely easy to do in the rain. Got to be very careful around the corners.
Yep.
I don't know about you, and like in this game, I feel it's a lot easier as far as the braking's concerned, but getting on the gas is so much harder.
I do agree with that. You got to be real light with it. I know I think it's turn 2. It's the sharp, about 90-degree turn.
Yep.
If you get on that too fast, see ya. I mean, you're gone.
I think JK got lucky there. He even though he is P11, he might be able to get another lap in if he's got enough fuel. But he definitely went wide on that last turn.
I was curious. I was holding my breath for him to see if the track lit up red. This turn right here, you can easily lose it right there if you get on the gas too fast.
For sure.
Multiple times I have.
I'm going to get Alkaline Rage another invite just in case he's not able to get in for some reason. Okay. Okay.
This would be what? Would this be 2 times the unfortunate events unfolded?
I'm not sure.
He might be in here. He might just not be qualifying right now. I just want to double triple check.
Yeah, and once qualifying begins, he wouldn't be able to qualify.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's
Well,
able to
it's
get in
better to
for
get
the
to
race.
race. Yeah. JK. Oh, JK stays at 11th. It does not appear he's in. He might have enough fuel for one more, but his light's flashing, so I'm kind of worried for him.
Yeah, I don't feel like he'll be able to get another one in. So as of right now, we've got Bowtie on a hot lap. He's kind of sitting on the bubble there in P8.
Yeah.
Also
JK
got
locks up.
McHarry and Buck as well on the bubble in 9th and 10th. So JK in 11th and Night Slayer in 12th.
Oh, JK goes off. Oh, JK is out of the qualifying.
Oh no.
That was a nasty one.
Yeah,
Ouch.
just one of the downfalls of the rain is just definitely a lot easier to slide off the track.
All that preparation, and he's just lucky he was in qualifying because he do all that preparation, and man, it was like he turned the wheel and the car just didn't go. He just straight into the wall. That's tough for him, but honestly I don't know if his lap was going to be fast enough anyway.
Right. Looks like we had Kevo in the wall as well. Not sure if he just pulled off the side and invalidated, or if he actually had an incident. But be interested to hear his side of the story from there.
Also, I want to hear from Alkaline, not getting a lap in. I wonder if he's having internet problems.
Yeah, I don't know. Showing he's still in the pits, and I don't remember if he was able to rejoin the session. So I've sent him a couple of invites.
I haven't got a reply from JN9, so maybe that means he got in. I don't know.
Maybe so. All right.
Oh, so, I guess we'll be able to find out here in just a minute.
Yep. So got 5 drivers that were kicked out of Q3. It's going to be JK, Night Slayer, Bayzania, Kevo, and Alkaline Rage. So the top 10 are going to advance to Q3. And kind of anxious to see if it's going to be raining still.
It's coming down right now. I don't know.
It's definitely kind of mixing the order up a little, I would say. Some guys love the rain, some guys hate it. So definitely interesting.
You're more of a rain driver, aren't you?
I don't know.
The rain.
I like the rain. I'm not sure if it helps me any, but I'm fairly comfortable in it, I feel like. So.
I don't know if I could think of a worse situation than Monaco in the rain. I do not believe it's possible.
Luckily, I've never had to do that. Luckily, so.
I believe that would be a demolition derby. The wings going everywhere.
Yeah, not with each other, just with the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. I would hope that my team packed about 7 or 8. I think I boxed 7 times. Got 6 wings at Monaco in the dry. I'd hope they'd bring the whole
a truck full,
factory of wings. Yeah, that's how many I'd need.
All right,
that's just to maybe finish the race.
So advancing to Q3, we've got JJ Dog, Graham, Red Devil, Mr. Delia, JPR, ISRR Astunik, Passassin, Bowtie or Die, McHarry, and Buck. So yeah, looking forward to see what these guys can do in Q3. Definitely gonna throw a wrench in everybody's plans with all this rain. Wouldn't be upset to see a rain race though. What about you?
I would love to see a dry race to start and then throw in a little rain towards midway towards the end, about like Canada. That would be entertaining.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
See
Or
all the
even,
strategies.
yeah, even the other way around, maybe. Maybe even start wet and then
Yeah.
go to dry. That would be interesting.
I would like, wet
Oh,
Q3 as
it is
well.
coming down out there.
It's not even, I don't even, we might have to red flag this session.
Wow.
It is coming down. You can't even, you can barely even see the trees in the background. It's raining so hard.
Yeah, it looks like Hurricane Delta might have actually hit Austria rather than
Yeah.
the coastal United States.
Yeah. they might have miscalculated that by about 1,000 miles. Because it is coming a flood in Austria.
Jigga Man Joe is left. Do you mind getting him an invite, Miles?
I will get him one. If I can get his name.
Jiga Man Joe.
Okay, hold up. J-I-G.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Man Joe.
Jigga Man Joe.
Alright. I gotta say that's one of my favorite names on the grid. I gotta.
There he is. Alright,
Joined
so
back good.
yeah, he did. We've got several guys already out. They're out laps. Oh, it looks like they're on the full wets. So
I can believe it.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We have one on intermediates, but he looks like he's still in the pits, so that might change. Riding around with JJ Dog. See what kind of lap he can run on these full wets. Seem to be have a pretty good pace in the intermediates.
Watch right at the finish line, getting a little squirrely coming off that final turn.
Yep.
Assassin's got a little, not anything too serious, but he also wasn't going throttle to the floor, so.
Right.
Assassin's running into a little traffic up here. Graham gonna get out of the way. Good man. I always like to try to get out first, because I know that's going to be the only fastest lap I set of the day, so I always like to try
just like to see your name
out.
pop up there.
Yeah, the little purple track lights up, one of
Yep.
the greatest feelings in video games.
There you go.
Speaking of purple tracks, we got Assassins with a purple sector 2.
Okay, so
he's the lead racer,
so he will.
A little bit of that Miles syndrome right there.
Got JJ Dog trailing him. Had a purple sector 1. He's got a few guys in front, so. And there's a purple sector 2 from JJ Dog, so he's pushing pretty hard right now.
Assassins goes fastest, and Red Devil has jumped Assassins. See what JJ Dog can do. JPR 115. The Arbota 115.
Oh, this is. Wow.
JJ Dog jumps in with a 114. He is smoking. My God.
That's a great lap in the rain.
He could probably go in and wait this one out and see if anybody can get close.
Yeah, he's got about 3/10 on second, so definitely not done. But yeah, definitely a good feeling to see that purple track light up for him.
Yeah.
So we've got Red Devil 115, Assassin 115,
Graham.
JPR sitting in P4 115.7, Bowtie
Graham
in
might
with
be
a
on a hot lap.
115.7. Yep, got Graham on a hot lap. He's about to come through the last 2 corners.
That Mercedes black looks good in the rain.
It sure does.
I don't know what it is. It's a lot better in the rain, in my opinion, than it does in the dry. Oh, he nails that last turn. See if that can help him any.
Yeah,
Graham jumps up to P3.
P3, so he's only. Oh, and then he just gets jumped by JPR with a 114.9.
Just like that.
So yeah,
JJ Dog goes 114.4. Mike said he was going to do another lap and just show off a little bit.
Wow. So yeah, definitely, the racing points look to be the biggest.
Yeah,
Kind of anxious to see
McHarry.
what the race is gonna hold.
On an outlet, we got McHarry and the Alpha Tauri, which I just figured out is how you pronounce that, Tauri, and not Tari. And Southern accent, I guess, hitting pretty hard right there.
Yep, there you go. We can pronounce it how we want to.
That's right. Probably one of my favorite looking cars on the grid, in my opinion.
Yeah, I drive the Alpha Tauri in Tier 1, and definitely doesn't get old for sure.
So we found out what happened with JK. He apparently took his eyes off the track for a split second and forgot to brake. That has happened to us all.
Best not to text and drive, JK.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
So there's McHarry, put in a 116 flat. That's going to be good enough for P7 as of right now. Definitely still got enough time. Definitely still got enough time to get another lap in. So
I believe he might be going for another one right now too.
Yeah, it might be.
He doesn't seem to be slacking up any. Talk about good-looking cars. To me, these cars just look better in the rain. It's like they were meant to be driven in the rain.
Sure enough. The rain and any kind of night races just adds to the level of style for each car, I think.
Probably my favorite car. I've only been keeping up for a little bit now, but my favorite car is the Toro Rosso in Bahrain or Singapore.
Yeah. Yep.
That blue lighting up is just amazing.
Yeah, that is definitely one thing we missed this year with the glossy paint schemes. Seems like most of the cars this year are heading to the matte colors.
Yeah, that was a pearlescent. I mean, the shiniest of the shiniest, pearlescent metallic, one of those.
Yep. So McHarry was not able to improve his time, so we'll see if he gets to the pits fast enough to be able to get another lap in.
Let's check on Buck.
Yeah, Buck's coming in.
He's about to cross.
Yeah, he's coming into the last few turns. Be his first lap to complete.
Oh, oh no.
Oh my
God.
No.
Golly, that is a tough sight at the finish line.
No, the very last lap. Oh my goodness, the last turn.
I bet his stream is lit up with some colorful words right now. Say the very least.
Definitely possible. That's very frustrating, especially coming out of the last turn.
I had a feeling that turn was going to get somebody. I saw a few people go a little swirly.
Yeah.
Going out of it. JPR did it on the intermediates.
Oh, riding on board with Astunik. He's coming out of the hairpin that you mentioned, Miles, and he struggled coming out of it. Just about spun.
Man, these conditions are. Look at that wheel. I mean, they have quick reaction going right now.
He's in the grass.
He's off. He's off. Did he lose it? Did he hit anything? Did maybe lose it?
He did not hit anything, and somehow he's not invalidated, so he's still going.
Well, he will definitely qualify in the single digits. We're losing Bucks.
Yep.
So that's always a win, regardless of where it is. I think he'll be able to get another lap, though, as this is his first lap on the wets. He'll probably take this one, push it pretty hard, see what he can do.
Yep. Looks like the only guy we've got left to put a lap in is Mr. Delia. He's coming into Sector 3 now.
I see him on the map.
Coming into the last two turns. Definitely got to hit those right. You can lose a lot of time in those two corners.
It reminds me of the chicane at Canada.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You hit it right and you're going to gain a half a second. You hit it wrong and you're going to lose half a second.
Yep.
And it's just it's a split decision on how Graham
Oh,
P1
Graham!
as I
Wow.
talk. That is
Wow.
impressive, my guy.
Yeah,
Hats off to you.
also got Mr. Delia coming around. He ended up with a 115 flat, so that's good enough for P5 right now.
Do you see JJ Dog coming out and trying to regain P1, or do you think he'll stay in and
Yeah,
try and
JJ
pass
Dog.
Graham on the track?
JJ Dog's on a hot lap right now, but he
Oh, he
looks like
is.
he's struggling.
Let's see where Astonik goes, and then we'll switch over. I will. Moves up.
Moves up to P8. So we've got a couple now on the intermediate tires. What do you think about that? You think it's dry enough for the intermediates?
In my opinion, I haven't seen the rain slack up a lick. Which, if they stay on the area, that one small area, then they might can do it. But you get off into the standing water, and you're gonna be looking like Germany, 2019. Cars going everywhere.
Yeah, and
can't do anything about it.
JPR put in his first lap on those intermediates and wasn't able to improve any. So I'm gonna say it might be a little too early for those intermediate tires. Yeah, he slides through the hairpin. It's definitely too wet. It seems to be.
I like the idea. I mean, changing stuff up.
Yeah, for sure.
Some things, when you've given it everything you got, why not try something else? I like it. You got the tires to use too. It ain't like it's costing you.
Astonik puts up a purple sector too. He's coming around the last two turns, looking for a big lap here.
See what he can do. Oh, he nails it.
Oh, he sure did.
Let's see what he puts. Oh, he hits the wall. Didn't jump up any.
No. I think that was might have been a little frustration there at the end.
Thinking he might have been green and then going red on that last turn, and
could have been. Seemed like he nailed it though. I really thought he.
I thought he
hit those last two perfectly.
Yep.
So. JJ Dog was not able to improve, so he's sitting in P3 right now. Still got Passassin coming around. He just put up a purple sector too.
Let's go check on him, man. See how he hits these last sectors.
Pretty good so far.
Looks pretty.
We did it. Okay.
Little slow, but I think he can.
Yep, gonna stay in P4.
He stays the same. Looks like I think we might have our grid set up. It might be a couple people crossing.
Yeah, got Astonik coming around the last two corners here. He's gonna dive into the pits.
Dive in. See what McGarry can do.
Yeah, I've got JPR out as well. And Red Devil coming around the last two turns. Looks like he's out of gas.
Let's check on Red Devil. Oh, yeah. It is. Definitely riding in low fuel mode.
There's JPR just invalidated. So it looks like McHare is the only driver left to improve.
Let's see what he can do. And he stays the same.
Yep. Missed it by 0.2 of a second, so that's tough.
It looks like that's going to be our starting grid. We got my old teammate in the Mercedes. I never thought I'd hear Graham and Mercedes in the same sentence unless it was dislikes between them.
Right.
But here we are. He might make it a permanent change if he can pull out a win in the Mercedes, but still got a long race ahead of him, especially if it rains. His nerves will be shot for the Tier 1 race if he has to race this whole race in the rain at P1.
I'm very interested to see if it's going to be raining during the race or not.
I am too. It has not appeared to be slacking up any, but
no,
I'm pretty sure they'll say it'll be tomorrow.
It rained pretty much the entire qualifying session. Q1 had a little bit of dry weather, but yeah, big time momentum shifts for some of these guys.
See, I got two of the people I said I think will finish on the podium. They'll be starting 3 and 4. I think I said Graham had a good chance of finishing top 5, and he is well on his way. Red Devil is always going to be in the top. He's
very consistent driver. Also,
Bowtie keeps it clean. I think he can finish pretty high too.
Yeah, Bowtie starting P7.
Consistently straight.
definitely a dark horse for a top 5 finish.
And then you got to watch JK. I mean, he is quick. His qualifying didn't quite interpret just how fast he really is, I don't think.
Right. Yeah,
I think he has a chance to jump some spots.
he's definitely ready to make an impression here in Tier 2, being his first race.
I think. Oh, is this
It
a
is
rainy
raining.
race?
It is.
It is raining in Austria.
Go.
This is going to be a fun one for some and a miserable one for others.
Yeah, it could.
I just wonder, does this change? Do you see Graham sticking with P1, or do you? What are you thinking? Do you think he can hold on to it?
It's hard to go against it. Looked like he had the most pace out there on the wet tires. Not sure that this is wet weather. It might be intermediates, but
Might be. I can't quite tell how it's raining just yet, but it looks to be raining pretty steady. I wish we could get an update on the rest of the race, the weather.
see what the drivers can see as far as the weather and
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
But formation lap, right?
Yes, formation lap.
Yeah, Mercedes leading the formation lap. That's nothing new.
So, what are the tires looking like, Miles? I can't see them yet.
Let's see what I can.
Looks like
see.
everybody's on intermediates right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing everybody on intermediates. It doesn't appear to be just raining too bad, so I do believe intermediates are the way to go. I don't know if the rain might not be picking up. It might slack off, if anything. That might be another reason people are going with the intermediates. But
right, yeah, could just be a temporary little shower.
It does appear to be a little lighter. I don't know if that's got anything, but back that direction. I don't really know what direction that is.
Definitely not as wet as it was in Q3 where they had the full wets on.
Yeah,
don't see any puddles out there right now. So
I'm not seeing any either. I'm curious if it does stop raining, who will go? Who will be the first to make the bold switch?
Yeah, it's that could be the difference in several positions. Just getting that, being able to time that right and get the right strategy going. Is JPR? I'm not sure that he's in. Looks like he might be ghosted.
We're looking maybe intermediate to intermediate on about lap. Well, went away before I could look, so I guess it'll be a mystery what lap.
I'm gonna try to get.
So, we will watch the grid form.
Got the last few drivers coming up, so should be ready to see some lights go off.
The lights are on. 1. It's lights out and away we go from Austria. We got
we've
JPR.
got the glitch. So we're seeing kind of a backwards grid here. Looks like we've got Graham off to a great start. He's taking. Oh, what happened to JK? Oh no!
JK is out of the race already. Is that going to bring out a safety car on the first lap?
It does. The first turn.
Wow, that is unfortunate for JK. Man, wow. I know that he is probably not too happy in the. Oh man,
yeah,
that's tough.
That's tough. These guys put in a ton of work during the week to get ready for these races, and to see somebody's race in that early, that's just unfortunate.
I hate it.
Disappointing.
I'll tell you what, JK, he has not been a fan of these wet races. I ain't much like these. Leading Canada, rain comes, wrecks, and it's a different animal in the rain.
So not sure if it's going to be dry enough to put the dry tires such as the softs on just yet. Doesn't look like anybody's diving into the pits. We
No,
might
I
see a
believe we'll see him
few.
stay out.
Yeah, we might see a few go in just due to the fact of damage. Looks like Buck's going to be one of the ones to pit. And also FaZe is in the pits as well.
This little grid thing is gonna mess me up.
Yeah, it's getting all out of order. Usually takes a couple of laps for it to work itself out.
Okay, so it will.
Yeah,
it will.
should.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, definitely feeling for JK right now. He had some high hopes coming in for his first race in Tier 1, but gonna have to wait for the next one. So.
Well, the good news is we're only halfway through, and he's fast enough. He can make up a lot of ground and act like this race never happened, because it kind of didn't.
It only happened for one turn, didn't it?
One turn. We love you, JK, our leader. I would love to know what happened, if it was self-inflicted or if somebody might have bumped into him. Or...
Yeah, same. I'm sure that's something that's going to hit the steward's report after the cool down period, after the race. So anxious to see.
Yes, the very important cool down period.
Yeah, anxious to see what happened there for sure. This track is such a fast track. It's just some of the guys, it's just hard for them to give up a position. You definitely want to fight for every position you can, and going into that turn one, it's a quick turn, and you're trying to go too wide, and sometimes it's just not able to. So,
if I had to take a educated guess, I would say he got pushed wide and hit the wall right as he was coming out. I have no idea. That's just, if I had to guess, he probably tried to take it wide, and other people did too, and they might have banged him into the wall.
Right. Also, that inside wall there on the right's pretty close too, so definitely an option there as well. So it looks like we're.
But let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this lap up. I feel like this might be the last one. Looks like everybody's caught up for the most part.
Is Alkaline in? Is he in, or is he ghost? He is ghosted. I know he is not happy right now.
So I just got the word the safety car is coming in this lap.
I will say, I think today is Thanksgiving in Canada, right?
That's right.
So happy Thanksgiving to any Canadians we have out there.
Yeah. Also, one of the reasons we have a few more reserve drivers than normal.
Yeah.
Definitely want to give those guys as much time with their friends and family as they need. So be happy to have them back in the next race.
Definitely can't lose sight of what is. JPR with a 5 second. And the heli gets one too.
Passassin goes around.
Oh man, this is.
Looks like he might have avoided some wing damage. He is missing an end plate. JJ Dog takes over P2. He's coming after Graham, using all the overtake he can. He's got the inside.
Oh, is he gonna get it? And is he gonna make it stick?
Oh.
Graham is neck and neck with him. He goes right behind him, and I think for now JJ Dog has it. But
Graham's looking to make a move. He's looking to make a move.
If he can make it, he's gonna go around the inside. Can JJ Dog gets just enough traction to make it?
He does.
Yeah. And don't forget about Red Devil. We got him just right on the heels of Graham. He is just waiting for one of them to make a mistake.
He's waiting for that first mistake, and he's going to be there to pounce.
Bowtie is half a second behind McCarris. Astanek, I mean, they are all on each other. This is definitely the restart we were wanting. We got some very close racing. We got Red Devil is gaining on Graham. JJ Dog is beginning to pull away.
Yeah, already got the gap to a 1.1 seconds. So
That just goes to show once you get past and that you're in that clean air, it is smooth sailing ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
See, we got Bowtie might be making a pass on McCary. Let's see if he's using any. No, he's saving up his overtake.
Yeah.
I think he's going to use that. I think that's a smart decision. Just going to get as close as he can, and then.
Yeah, don't look now, but ISRL Astonik, he's not far behind Bowtie either.
Oh, Night Slayer goes into the grass while trying to make the pass on JPR. He had him, but he just could not get on the brakes enough.
Oh, I thought he spun.
Oh, Night Slayer is taking that inside, and he drifts a little out. McCary avoiding, and Astonik. Oh, look at this.
Bowtie going. Oh! McCary goes around.
Oh, man, I bet not how he wanted to do his first race. If you get on board with Kevo, you can Night Slayer go. Oh! Jiggle Man Joe hits Kevo. Kevo said he's just going to dive into the pits.
Yep.
We might be seeing that or y'all might be seeing that in the report lobby.
Yeah, so we've got several in the pits here. Looks like Alkaline, Night Slayer, and Kevo are all in the pits.
Somebody else just went around. Oh, it's Graham. Graham goes around.
No.
Ah, man.
So we've got guys putting the softs on already, so the track must be drying out.
Really? That
could be the reason for all these spins.
Yeah. We got Bowtie. If he can stay consistent, I feel as though he'll have a good race. But
yeah,
it's going to be.
I mentioned him as a dark horse for P5.
Yeah, I saw him. I said if he can keep it clean, he has a chance to.
Yep.
A good race. We got. I mean, if you go to Jiggaman Joe's, you can watch the whole P3 through 6 battle. I mean, they are all neck and neck.
They're bunched up. They sure are.
I like to watch.
Several of these guys fighting for their first podium, so they're going to be looking to get it in there. So we've got several going in the
diving in. Yeah, this might be a big strategy.
Yeah, 3 of the top 5. Oh, they're having. They make contact going into the pits. So that's going to be.
Is that going to be a penalty?
That's going to be some front wings for some guys. I'm not sure about any penalties given out.
Let's see. Oh, JPR is serving his 5-second penalty. That's going to be crucial right now. Putting on the sauce.
Yeah, I've actually got one on the mediums and the McLaren of phase.
So we have our top 3 are on the intermediates, and I can only believe that they'll be coming in and putting on the softs or the mediums, as I don't see a drop of rain falling out of the sky right now.
No, I don't either.
But Bowtie, I bet his tires are burning up because I made the mistake of putting the intermediates on too early. And man, it was rough. They were gone in 2 laps, so the track looks spotlessly dry. I am amazed at how fast it dried out. 6 laps on these. I'm sure we'll see him dive in, and it looks like once he dives in, Night Slayer will take over P3.
Yeah, got Jiggaman Joe looking to make a run into the hairpin here.
Did he get him?
I think he did. He did. A great move. Late breaking move.
Well, this is what we wanted to see. A little rain at the beginning and dry in the rest.
Oh! JPR almost loses it. He somehow catches it.
Saves it.
He did.
Let's see. Jiggaman Joe will be on the attack now, hunting him down.
And we've got
Night Slayer goes fastest.
Bowtie driving in the pits, so he's going to lose several positions. Hopefully, staying on those inners for an extra lap didn't hurt him too much.
Oh, he drops all the way down to P12.
Got
and that's not even.
Buck closing in on Red Devil up the long straight, up the hill.
Let's see. Oh, he gets him.
Kevo, Red Devil gets the undercut.
Oh, these are some names you don't see. Night Slayer and Kevo, are they going for their first podium today?
They could be. Definitely.
I believe so.
Strategy is definitely working to their favor right now.
Gotta love seeing new podium. I mean, can't help but. Oh, Night Slayer gets a 3-second as I speak it.
The old commentator's curse.
Yeah. This wouldn't be anything new for JJ Dog being on the podium, but I'd love to see a couple new guys on the podium. I think we ought to start documenting like our placements.
Yeah, keeping stats. Yeah, for sure.
That way, you know, because like me, I've never been on the podium, and I'm gonna keep that day in my mind. I'd like to know what race. And that's a big deal, regardless of what you think.
Definitely is.
I think we got Bucks as our closest.
Yeah, got Buck and Red Devil.
Turn. We're good. It's our closest battle right now. Got a bunch of. Graham is catching up to FaZe now. FaZe now. How's that? Jiggaman Joe is closing in on Alkaline, but I think Alkaline might be ghosted.
Yeah, I believe he is.
We'll be seeing a pass through here any second. Let's check on old Graham.
Yeah, Graham's closing quickly on FaZe.
He's used up all his ERS. He's hoping he can build some up and try to get him maybe on lap 11. He won't be able to get him on 10, I'm afraid.
FaZe just picks up a 3-second penalty trying to hold off Graham.
I'm gonna go check on the penalties and see what we're working with.
All right.
We got
Chicken Man Joe just picked someone up as well.
Oh, Bowtie had to serve a 5-second time penalty while in the pits. That is why he dropped so many positions.
They had an incident during the safety car. I believe it was him and JPR.
That is something that Codemasters needs to fix on 2021. I think about everybody who's raced has been cursed with getting hit in the back and getting penalized for it. Yep. That is a tough thing. Mr. DeHelia got a 5-second. I'm sure if he goes into the pits, he's already served that.
Got Graham making a move on FaZe here.
Is he going to make it stick?
I think he is.
He does.
He does. Great move by
Just
Graham.
A few 3 seconds. Not too much so far. Highest penalty is 3 seconds. Let's check on Red Devil. He is moving up into gonna try to move up into the podium places.
Yeah, he's within DRS of Kevo now, so he's looking to make a move.
And he's used up all his overtake. If he doesn't, he's gonna need to save some of it up for maybe lap 12, maybe 13 at the latest.
Yeah, looking to make a move.
Kevo's gonna have to be real smart here on how he defends.
Kevo has about 20%, so he might have enough to hold him off for a lap or two. But he's going to have to start pushing pretty hard to keep Red Devil behind him.
Yeah. I am just caught watching Red Devil's battle.
Same.
Forgot I was commentating for a second.
Also, looks like FaZe has got back around Graham. And
Graham is hunting him, though. This is a good battle.
Is it Mr. Delia? Mr. Delia looks like he's had some issues. Yeah, Graham.
Do you have a wing still?
Sure. I can't tell. Yes, he does.
Graham and Devil looks like Red Devil looks like he might be making the pass. Oh, is he gonna get him in the straight?
Oh, Graham makes the move easily.
Does not appear that Red Devil is going to be able to make the pass here. He might try a dive.
Completely out of ERS.
My God, that was millimeters. Oh, Asternick overtakes Buck for 5th place. I gotta say, he's moving up the order.
He is.
He might have a chance at a podium.
Up in the top 5.
Yep. I mean, it's not separated by that much.
Mr. Delia's out. What happened? Looks like he retired in the pits.
Let's see if I can get down there.
Looks like he retired in the pits. Yep.
Well, that means that our farthest back from the leader, let's see if I can pull that up.
It's McCary sitting in P14.
We got 37 seconds. That's not terrible.
Red Devil still just can't close the gap on Kevo. Gonna have to harvest some ERS if he's wanting to make a pass, I think.
He's getting closer, but he just can't make it stick. Let's see if he gets him right here. This might be it right here.
Yep.
Kevo defending the inside, though. He's smart.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take the long way around.
Contact?
Oh, they are. They are making contact.
I think he might have ghosted. Oh, their wheels touch. Oh, he lets him go by. Smart, smart, because that was
great wheel-to-wheel racing there.
Yeah, it's a good thing we have reduced damage turned on because that might have been a puncture.
Yeah, for sure.
They banged their wheels together. I mean, Kevo's gaining on Night Slayer too. We got a little.
Sure is.
Oh, and
we've got
Astonic. And
yep.
You go to Bucks, you can even watch all of the action. I think I'm gonna ride aboard with Astonic though.
Red Devil's making a move in the inside. Wow.
Make contact again. Oh, they are tapping.
Yeah, Kevo is not wanting to give it up.
That is. They are going back and forth. And let's see, can Astonic slide in and take Kevo too?
I don't think so. I think
no,
I think Red Devil got him there.
I think Patience might be Astonic's best option because these two are fighting pretty hard, and I could see both of them maybe. Oh, is he gonna go? No, not
and
around
Bucks right on the rear of Astonic, so we're bunching up here from about P3 to P6.
And this will give Jiggaman Joe time to catch up. I mean, they can stay bunched up, and we'll see some.
And here comes
So JJ Dog is running away with it, but other than that, this is a pretty tightly contested race. All of them have DRS, so there's no advantage there. Oh,
Astonic's looking to make a move. Yep. I think he's got it done.
Is he going to make it stick? He does.
Oh,
Kevo goes off. Kevo
goes around.
Stays off the wall, though. I'm impressed.
Me.
Unless he gets damage from the...
I don't think he doesn't have any damage.
So he might can salvage his race if he can get it turned around.
Oh, and Buck goes around too. He somehow keeps it off the wall.
That is a dangerous spot right there.
These guys are struggling for grip right now. I wonder if those soft tires are starting to wear.
I don't know. I know Jiggaman Joe he is being patient, and he is hawking them down now.
Yeah, we've got Red Devil closing up on the back of Night Slayer.
I bet he gets them within 2 laps. Probably get him in lap 17 because he'll have DRS. I don't know. Every time I look at Red Devil, he has no ERS. He is definitely does not waste any of that. Oh, this might be it right here.
Yeah, he's looking to make a run.
Night Slayer, nothing he can do about it there, but he's still in the podium position. Let's see if he can keep Astonic, who is on the move.
Yeah, I think he's going to have another run at him coming up the hill. He
Night
does.
Slayer
He's going to have to go
going
around the outside.
Can he get the traction? It's going to be hard.
Oh, they touch.
Oh, we might have had a little 3-way touch right there.
Yeah, I think we did. I think Astonic stuck his nose in there too.
Graham is looking to make the pass on Kevo. Oh, his Night Slayer gets him. Can he make it stick?
He makes the move. Wow,
that was might be move of the day.
What a brave,
depending on what
a brave move there.
I gotta say, Red Devil tapping his back wheel keeps him from going wide and keeps him on the track.
Yep,
so a little contact right there actually might save the day for Night Slayer.
Definitely.
Riding on board with Astonic, you can see it all, and you can see him gaining.
Yeah, Astonic, he might be looking to make a pass here if he gets a good run. He does.
He doesn't have much overtake, but let's see.
He's looking to make a move around the outside.
That great braking from Red Devil. I mean,
yeah, that was great defending.
Can't do anything about that. Well, could we see where Night Slayer loses 2 positions on this next DRS zone?
Yeah, it could be 2 passes in 1 turn.
Oh, he turns around.
Astonic goes around.
Man, that is the most dangerous place on the track right there.
It really is.
And as that happens, Red Devil takes over from... Oh, is Night Slayer going to make it stick?
He does. Oh, my goodness.
He is defending for his life. My gosh. Hats off to you right now, man. This
He
is
holds them off around
impressive.
the outside too. That's crazy.
It's hard to do in equal machinery.
Yeah, for sure.
But Red Devil is not backing away. I mean, every time he holds him off, he's right back on him.
Oh no.
Oh, he cuts him off. I thought that was about to get bad.
I did too. That's definitely
all
not
this
a place
good
you wanna
racing. I
stick
thought
your
we were about to
nose in
lose
there.
2 drivers. You gotta look, Buck. He might be in for a podium position if one of these two knock each other out.
After his spin, he's recovered nicely, sitting in P4.
He has, which there's been a lot of spins. You know, it's kind of
There really has.
almost everybody on the track has spun at least once.
Right.
Probably over half, or at least half. So, let's see who can get the better exit. I've noticed Night Slayer has not taken that turn well the past few times, but he seems to take that one pretty well.
Yeah, he did get a good exit there. He's going to hold Red Devil off for another turn at least. Gets a great exit there.
Drops all the way back to 11th. Graham makes the pass on phase. I feel like we've been watching these two, but man, this is such good battle, and I don't really.
Yeah, and Graham's
hard to leave.
Graham's closing on the back of Kevo now, so those softs are definitely starting to wear down. I think Graham's on the hards.
Yeah. Graham's smart after spinning, putting on the hards and seeing how long he can go. I think that might have been a race-saving strategy for him.
Yep, for sure.
This Red Devil might be making the pass.
He is. He's going to take the inside.
They bump. They touch again.
Oh, Red Devil's going to get DRS, so he should make this stick.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Night Slayer. Just passed him out of the DRS, but Oh!
He's not done.
Oh. I ain't gonna lie, that got me a little squeamish. Gotta love it though. Not wrecking each other, bumping a little bit, but hey, wind's bumping never hurt anybody.
Just aggressive.
Oh, and as I say that, he slammed him in the back.
Did he actually make contact with him?
He hit him. I don't
see. I
thought he hit
damage.
him a lot harder than he did, but I'm not seeing anything. So
got Graham.
I don't know how he avoided hitting him so hard.
JJ
Dog with a penalty. Don't look like it's gonna much matter though. He is running away with it.
Red Devil's gonna be looking to close that gap pretty soon. Only 16 laps left, so we're a little over the halfway point. So he's gonna have
that is amazing.
Gonna have to knock that gap down pretty quick.
16 laps. I swear this has been fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. It's gone by so fast. A little bit over the halfway point.
Still got Graham closing on Kevo. He's got it down within
half a second. That's who I'm on board with right now. Oh, he takes that turn really good. Graham does. He might be able to. Kevo is. Oh, he's in the grass. Graham's going to.
He's got him.
Breeze right past him. That DRS. It adds. Oh, Graham goes wide, but I don't think it's gonna much matter. Oh, it does. There goes Kevo. Just flies by Graham. That was a freezing cold take right there. My gosh, he came with a purpose.
Got Buck pulling up on the back of Night Slayer too. So Night Slayer's hoping to hang on to P3 now.
It's probably not a bad idea. Is he running softs?
Yeah, he is. Should be able to make mediums. Yeah, should be able to make mediums last the rest of the way at this point.
You think he might be going for the undercut? You think Buck might go in this lap to try and?
I think so. I think if Buck wants to hang on to that P3, I think he needs to push now.
I do too. This needs to be his best lap.
Yeah, and Night Slayer does go on those medium
tires.
Oh,
Buck's about flips it around. That hurts me to watch when that happens. I'm just glad he could keep it straight. Running in such a high position, that would be tough.
Got Night Slayer making a move on Astunic. The two Ferraris going head to head. Oh, and he gets a 3-second time penalty.
Depending on how does this work? I got a question.
Okay.
If he got that penalty avoiding contact, will that get removed later on, or how does that work?
It just depends.
Run us through that.
Yeah, he has to send the race director first of all. If we don't have the race director, then even if the penalty could have been removed, there's no way we can do it because we can't prove however many warnings he had and how many penalties he had. But
Okay.
it just depends on how many warnings he had. It's pretty complicated really to get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could in theory be taken away.
I don't much know if he was avoiding contact there or if he just straight up cut the turn, but I just thought it was an interesting topic to bring up.
Yeah, for sure.
Austria.
Yeah, he's looking to make a move here. Yeah.
He just breezes by. Let's see if he can make it stick. That is something I've come to find out about Night Slayer. He does not give up his positions well.
No, he does not.
He likes to fight, and I like it.
He's gonna fight for every inch for sure.
Which with these 3 back-to-back DRS zones, he gets another penalty, but he does regain his position.
Yeah, definitely.
Those 3 DRS zones, you see a pass,
cut that corner.
Pass. Yeah.
At some point, I feel like we're going to see some team orders. These guys are battling, and I think it's really just hurting them. Got Passassin pulling up on the rear of them pretty quickly. So.
Oh, we got Buck dove into the pits. He is changed. He is out. Let's see if Graham is going.
Oh, we had JJ Dog had an incident, I believe.
Really?
Maybe it didn't. Yeah, he did. He lost a ton of time into the hairpin miles.
So Red Devil, that is his. He is gaining quickly.
Yeah, he closed about 8 seconds of the gap.
Let's go check on JJ Dog. I'm
got
looking.
Faye's making a move on Buck. He shoves him wide.
Oh, he makes it stick. Which Buck just came out of the pits. So
yeah, we have about 4 guys battling for P4 right now.
Buck goes with the soft tires. You think he can make that last?
It's going to be close, yeah.
He's going to have a tough time to finish off the race. But
I mean, we've still got Red Devil and JJ Dog. They went 15 laps on those softs, so there's only 12 laps left. So I think if Buck's careful, if Buck's careful, he can definitely make it to the end on those tires.
Yep.
I think we're gonna have to see Graham make another pit stop. 12 laps to go. That would put him around 28 laps on those hards if he made it the whole way.
He could do it, but it would be pretty miserable, I think, for him, especially with Red Devil. Oh, Red Devil drops down to 8th place coming out of the pits.
Wow.
I don't know. Did he have a 5-second penalty, maybe, or was everybody just bunched up?
I mean, they're bunched up, but he was only, 7 seconds behind JJ Dog, and now he's around, let's see, looks to be around, 15 or 16.
He had to have had a 5-second.
At least
that
one,
is gonna be,
maybe 2.
If that was caused by another driver, that would,
still got this battle going on for P4 with Astunik, Night Slayer, Jiggleman Joe, Passassin.
2 Ferraris out there battling like Leclerc and Seb in 2019.
Yeah, they are. They're going at it.
See if Night Slayer can pick up some DRS and take off right here.
And Buck actually is closing on Graham. He's within DRS range.
Buck with the fresh tires. He might move up to P2.
Yeah, this might be the perfect strategy call for him.
If he just think, if Buck can get past Graham, JJ Dog has a spin around or something.
Yeah.
We might be seeing a Buck win. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, for sure. And not sure if Graham can even make it to the end on these tires. I'm definitely anxious to see about that.
I'm sure he is too, because it might change the way he races his Tier 1 race. Might be less about winning and more about figuring out what the car feels like with what tires.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Graham's actually not going to be there for the Tier 1 race.
Ooh. Oh, really? Okay. Well, never mind that theory then. But I remember when he came, he was fast, but he has impressed me at just how much faster he's gotten over the season.
Yeah, for sure.
He was probably a midfield driver at the beginning, and I mean, look at him now, P2, and it's
had
he battled back from a spin.
Right, has had a lot of bad luck this season. He's been toward the
Yeah.
top in several races and just either with contact from other drivers or mistakes on his own has just had a few spins and DNF'd a few races. Oh, Graham just about loses it.
And is that the sun? How long has the sun been out?
A few laps, I guess.
I mean, I didn't even pay attention to that. It was rainy to start, and all of a sudden it's sunny outside. This is about like Mississippi weather, ain't it?
Yeah, it really is. Might be snowing in a few laps.
Yeah, you give them lap 32, you might be going to put on your those tires with the chains on them.
Yep,
because of
that's
the
right.
snow. Oh, and Jigga goes wide. See if Night Slayer can capitalize off that. Astonik with a penalty.
Picks up a penalty.
I gotta say, I have not practiced Austria in a while, so I might be going into our race blind here one race.
Yeah.
Have a few things of old homework I have to get done, so let's see if I get any practice laps in.
Well, as of right now, Miles, who's your driver of the day?
Who is?
I said, who's your driver of the day as of right now?
Driver of the day. I'm going to have to go, if Buck can keep it clean, he's going to have to be my driver of the day.
Yeah,
Astonik makes a really good push for it too, but Buck, man, coming back from a spin, I know the feeling. It's gut-wrenching to spin, and to bring up to P2, that's impressive.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And if Astonik and Jiggaman Joe can catch up to the back of Graham, Astonik, definitely has a chance to be my driver of the day, as Jiggaman Joe gets another 3-second time penalty.
I'm gonna go check on the penalties and see what the top three, or I'll look at JJ Dog, Buck, and Astonik's penalties and see what they're looking like.
All right. Oh, Astonik goes wide, and Jiggaman Joe's going to take advantage of that, and he's going to overtake him for P4.
JJ Dog. Well, I'll tell you, so far JJ Dog has kept it very clean. I'm not seeing any penalties. I'm sure he has a few, but
I think he has one that I know of.
3. He has 3 seconds, as I can see right now.
Yep.
Let's see if that's all he's got, or he's got 2 warnings. So one more warning, and he'll definitely get another one.
Yeah, Jiggaman Joe and Astonik are closing the gap on Graham quickly.
JJ Dog has 6 seconds worth of penalties so far.
Oh, great racing by Astonik and Jiggaman Joe. Astonik makes the move. Oh, Jiggaman Joe spun.
Oh no, poor guy!
So,
right here at the end.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I don't think any contact was made. Looks like he must have just lost the rear end and went into a spin. Yeah, he's struggling on track now. Those tires are definitely hot.
Maybe some flat spots.
And Red Devil goes around. That turn 1, Miles. Turn 1 has been killer for these guys.
Golly. Kevo blows past him. See if FaZe can get past him.
Yeah, and Jiggaman Joe's already down to P11 and he's in the pits, so that's gonna kill his race.
Poor guy. Man, he was racing so good too. He had to be up there as driver of the day as well. But
yeah, got Astonik closing on the back of Graham for the final podium position.
Let's see. I'm gonna go check his penalties real quick. JJ Dog has 6 seconds, so he's kept it very clean.
Yeah, so he has picked up one in the last lap or 2.
Okay, so he's got 9 seconds now.
Well, with the 6. Oh, and JPR retires. Looks like he retired on track. That's a no-no.
That is a big time no-no. Alright, Astonik. Alright, Astonik has 3 seconds.
And Graham actually had to go into the pits, so he's gonna lose quite a few positions.
So Astonik is now hunting down Buck, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's going for he's sitting in P3 now. He does have about 8 seconds to go to get to Buck, so I'm not sure he'll have enough time to make it, but definitely going to make a push here in the last few laps.
Astanek has 9 penalties right now. So
and I'm not sure, Miles. I'm not sure that Night Slayer might not be my driver of the day. Also,
he is. I can back you on that. That is.
As I say that, he gets a 3-second penalty, of course, but he's definitely held his own, and it's only 1.5 seconds off of a podium position.
Well, he might be getting it because Astanek has 15 seconds worth of penalties, which Night Slayer, he has quite a few as well. Let's see.
Got Red Devil closing.
I'll do Night Slayer.
No penalties for Night Slayer?
I'm checking. I'm going to do Night Slayer and I'm going to do Buck since those are our top, and that way we'll kind of know the top. Let's see. I'm not seeing very many. Okay, there's 1 3-second. 2 3-second. We got 2 back-to-back.
And I have seen some of these guys kind of racing for position and getting these, so might be a situation where they can get 1 or 2 of those removed if they're able to get the race director.
I believe one of those was the one that I brought up. You know, the one I mentioned about him avoiding somebody.
Yep.
So Night Slayer, if my math is right, he has 12 seconds worth of penalties. So
Astanek has 15, you said?
Yes.
So he needs Night Slayer needs to hold it within 3 seconds of Astanek, and he'll pick up a podium position. That'd be huge.
That would be
Ferrari.
huge. You talk about improvement. I remember Night Slayer's first race. He was more towards the back, and for him to be getting a potential podium midway through the season, that is something to be very proud about.
Yep, for
sure.
That
is impressive. I mean, I've been going a season and a half, and I've closest I've got is 5th. So
yep,
that would be huge. I think Bucks is going to be safe at P2. I think it's going to stay pretty. We just have to watch for Astanek and Night Slayer to maybe make a swap.
And Night Slayer
Assassins is a very clean racer too. He could sneak in there
for sure. And he's 26 laps on those hards, so he's making those last. Somebody had an incident. Looks like it might have been Jigga Man Joe. Yeah, it was.
He might go in and call it a day.
Yeah, he's had a tough few laps. Was up in the top 5 there for a long time, and just had a tough couple of laps, and that's going to put him in P13.
This will be we were talking about a unique podium. This would be
We've got FaZe in the gravel. I'm not sure where he's going. And he retired. Wow, what happened?
Mowing the grass.
He nailed the wall. I wonder if that'll be enough for a safety car, or it's too late.
That would be a big time hurt for some people.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay green.
This would be probably 2 new podium seekers placers, no matter if it's Buck, Astanek, and Night Slayer. They all 3, I believe this would be their first podium.
Yeah, been like very good races for these guys.
You know, if we could give out 3 drivers of the day, like those were my top 3. So
yeah, Jigga Man Joe did retire in the pits.
I do have to say though, I think Buck is going to be my driver of the day if he can just keep it off the wall for 2 more laps.
Been a great race from Buck. Did have that early spin, but was able to recover nicely, and I think the strategy really worked for him.
Had my heart going. He almost lost it on that turn.
Yeah, he's right at the limit too, so he's at the 3-second mark. So that could be instrumental in him keeping P3 or staying in P4.
Can we see a Lando Norris final lap chaos at Austria?
Yeah, I think he's going to have to fully send it, as Max Verstappen would say.
I do believe you're correct. He's holding on as of right now, but
he is pushing hard. He's got it down to.
You got to feel for a guy like, which like I said, I'm not a math major, so my math, it might be 15 and 15, but I'm almost 100% sure it is 12 seconds for Night Slayer and 15 for Aston.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes up. He is.
Oh my goodness! It's down.
This
it's
is
back up to 2.9 with 2 laps to go.
This is racing, right? Oh, did he just get one? No.
He did not. He's
Bayes
left the session. He's already retired though. So he's back down to 2.8. He is completely out of overtake.
Sectors 1 and 2 are Night Slayer sectors, but Sector 3, Astonik seems to be nailing the past few laps because he has poured it up to about 3 seconds.
Astonik has the slight edge on DRS with around 20%, where Night Slayer's around 10. So he's gonna have to make it purely on driving skill here. Got Red Devil closing on the back of Passassin on those fresher tires. Passassin, I am very impressed with making those hards last. Going to be 30 laps here. That's crazy.
Me too. That is.
All right, so we've got Astonik coming around the final turn.
2.8. He gains a lot of time on that last turn.
He sure did. 2.9.
That's 3 or 4 laps in a row now. He's gained a few. Here we go. This is gonna be.
It's gonna come right down to the wire.
But man, Night Slayer just kills these first 2 sectors. He already got it.
If he could have any ERS, he would make some ground up, I think. But he's just can't do it right now. Down to 2.5.
Here we go. He is. He is drained on the ERS. He's using it every chance he gets. I don't blame him.
Red Devil's making the pass on Kevo, I believe.
And let's watch Jiggaman Joe cross the finish line. He is your Austrian Grand Prix winner.
JJ Dog.
Who did I say?
Jiggaman Joe.
I tell you, I just love the name. But congratulations, JJ Dog.
We've got Astonik. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so close.
Oh, he gets it up to 3.2. It's going to come down to this. 3.17. I believe he got him.
I think he did too.
Oh, Astonik holds on.
Oh, they did end up with the same amount of penalties. So in the end, it didn't matter. Oh, Passassin P3.
Up to P3.
Wow.
I knew P is a very clean racer.
Wow.
And man, congratulations to Buck though. If this is your first podium, hats off to you.
Yeah.
Heck of a race.
So, yeah, great race for Haas today. P2 and P3.
I swear, golly.
So we're gonna get the podium finishers in here and ask them a few questions. Just hang with us while we get some invites out.
Entertaining. Buck is excited.
Alrighty, so we've got some invites sent out. Just waiting for the guys to get in, and we're gonna ask them a few questions about their race and how they felt. Yeah, JJ Dog
domination.
JJ Dog takes P1 and also the fastest lap with a 105.4. Looks like we've got our first podium finisher in here. What's going on, Buck?
What's up?
Great race from you today. Had that early spin, but recovered nicely for a P2 finish. That's big time points for Haas today.
Yeah, super big.
I can't hear him. I don't know if anybody else can hear him.
Just hold tight then, Miles.
I can hear him.
Okay, I can hear him. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it was super tough. I didn't think, honestly, coming out of Q3, I kind of had my doubts with the rain. But when I seen how light it was and the track started clearing up, I was like, I just got to set a good pace. And we had a bunch of wrecks to start the race and towards the middle of the race, and I was like, it kind of worked in my favor. As long as I kept my pace, I was good. But JJ Dog towards the end had that big gap, and I was trying to close it with his 6 seconds penalties. I was trying to close it as best as I could, but he has such fast of a pace. it's hard to catch him.
Yeah, yeah. JJ Dog P1 and then also the
He,
fastest lap.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
definitely.
looked like Lewis. He looked like Lewis Hamilton today.
I could say that. He took off with that one.
Yeah, he did have
Uh,
have a nice gap.
boy.
All three of you guys did a great job of avoiding all the chaos that kind of went on throughout the race.
What happened in turn 1 in the first lap?
I'm not
JK,
sure.
right?
Yeah, JJ had an incident.
Badly.
I'm not
I heard JK got knocked out and all that, but then I heard him raging in the chat. I'm like, oh, okay. No, he had like
So-
he literally had a go. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah. So JJ Dog, how'd you feel about the race? Kind of an interesting one with the rain toward the beginning and then drying up pretty quickly. So you were able to get on some softs.
I can race Austrian intermediates. It's just the wets I can't do literally.
Yeah.
So when I saw those intermediates at the start, I'm like, yes.
Right.
And obviously, I'm guessing you saw my double overtake on both Red Devil and Graham.
I can't remember. There were so many overtakes. I'm not sure if I remembered or not.
Yeah, I think it was like the first
That was
4
an
laps,
exciting
basically.
Yeah.
It was just after the virtual safety, after the safety car, I mean.
Uh huh. Yeah,
They
definitely.
both had an awful start.
Definitely a great race from you, JJ Dog, and continuing
Woo.
the dominance so far in Tier 2, kind of extending that lead
sure.
on everybody. So
Yep.
great race, and we're looking forward to next week.
Woo.
All right,
I got a question for
Passassin.
Buck.
Okay, go ahead.
But what was going through your head when you spun, and how did you get the strength to come back and finish P2?
Somebody spun.
I know I did spun. I spun in turn 2 after my
Yeah.
tires had some wear, and
I thought it was Passassin, so I was like, oh yes, my point's gonna. Oh no, it's this book.
No, it was me. I spun in turn 2, and somehow I slammed on the brakes and I got it without hitting in the wall or getting in the dirt, and I just I had that gap on Big Bambino, and I was like, okay, I can still come back, and then I ended up catching up to, I don't know who was in front of me at the time, but I was catching a Racing Point car and an Alfa Romeo, and then I did that spin, and then I ended up catching them finally. But I mean, like I said, it was rough. I was really terrified of the weather with the rain and everything, so I just passing really kind of helped me out to keep me going, because I was at the point of almost giving up, and he just kept pushing me, and so I just kept pushing, and that's how I got it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely one of those races where a lot went on. So the more you're able to push and kind of put everything behind you, the better you're going to turn out to be in a race like that.
It didn't help when the sun started shining in turn 1. I couldn't see my bloody line.
yeah, that's
It
true.
goes-
Well, I
goes-
could see my line in turn 1.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do. Oh, I messed. Yeah, but that's why the gap kept changing in turn 1 because I couldn't get my braking point right.
Right.
Oh, I've got this. Oh, I've messed it up.
All right, so Passassin, another race where the penalties kind of work into your favor, keeping it pretty clean. I think you only had 3 seconds. Yeah, so
I call hacks. I call hacks.
yeah,
I call hacks. Oh, I spun out as well.
hmm
I think also the reason. I think also the reason for passing moving up as well to third was the communication that we had with each other, because without my communication, he wouldn't have known how many time penalties the 2 Ferraris had.
right.
So I
Yeah,
think communication was really key between both of us the whole race.
yeah. The Ferraris definitely had some battles throughout the race, and I think in the end it come back to bite them with the penalty situation. But anyways, guys, congratulations, JJ Dog and both the other podium finishers. And
Wow! You still need to figure their names, like JJ's dog and the others.
and
Yeah, basically, it's just like apparently it's a JJ show and everyone else. Sweet.
so
Trying to bring Hoff back after
yep.
the big mess
Yep.
up in the first part of the season.
yep, great race, guys, and looking forward to
And then
next
you'll
week.
choke the rest of the season.